Welcome back to the St Martha's Vineyard Beach, and we're going to show you another drink that will go brilliantly so you can sit and watch the seafood buffet and auction next Thursday. We've already looked at the dark and stormy, so for another sailor's classic is the Gin and Tonic. Okay, wonderful. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure that our glass is nice and cold. So we're going to get a good handful of ice, plonk it in. I like to at home have a really big, one big block of ice so it doesn't melt too quickly. Okay, the next thing I need to do is I need to make sure I get my citrus right. I'm going to use lemon today. I've got one slice to dress the top, and I'm going to make another slice, just cut off the end like so, and I'm going to make a little wedge for decoration if you want it to be. And then, a bit like how we cut our lime before, we're going to cut around the sides. And what that'll do is two things. One, it'll allow you to get more juice out of your lemon, and two, it'll mean you leave most of the pits inside. Fantastic. Okay, so my citrus is ready. I'm now going to add the gin. Now we're going to use Tanqueray today, but if you're using something like Hendrick's, for instance, I would suggest you use cucumber. It's really nice and makes it really crisp. Okay, so I'm going to add my gin. Add as much or as little as you like. Fantastic, there's the gin. Okay, now what I need to do is I need to add the citrus and the amount that I want. Now I like my drinks relatively lemony, so I'm going to have a good squeeze of one and a majority of another. Great, and discard those. Wonderful. Now, a bit like we did with the dark and stormy where we muddled the citrus into the ginger beer, this time we're going to muddle the gin. And what this does, it just infuses the gin a little bit and means you have a more constant flavour throughout the drink. Excellent, that's enough muddling. Now we need to add the tonic. We've got Schweppes here. Now Schweppes, always making sure you've got a nice fresh bottle. Schweppes has a really big bubble to it. And if you find that your drink is a little bit, disturbs your nose a little bit maybe, what you can use is you can use other tonics, like maybe a Fever Tree, that has a smaller bubble dynamic, which means the drink won't be quite as bubbly. Okay, fantastic. So I add, not all the way, give it another muddle, but very gently so you don't knock the carbon out of the drink. There we go, keep going. All the way to the top. And again, just a little muddle, drawing everything up. And as I said, this will make a much more constant flavour profile throughout the glass. And then to finish, you can either dress with a little circle on the top, or if you prefer something a little more rustic, just a squeeze and a drop of lemon on the top. So there it is, the classic, refreshing, and always ready for a sailor, Gin and Tonic.